Hello and welcome to another video. This is the Inquisitive Universe. My name is Jeffrey and we're going to be talking about the sad end of Yuzu. So last week it came to light that Nintendo had actually taken Tropic Haze, who are the minds behind the Yuzu emulator, to court. And they said that even though the Yuzu app itself it's not infringing any of their direct copyrights or isn't pirating any of their IPs, they said that it helps to circumvent their copyright protections due to the fact that Yuzu, the guys behind it, actually showed people how to get the prod keys and title key stuff that Nintendo thought was so secret and all that, to help people be able to decrypt and run games on the said emulator. And I think it also stems from the fact that, when Tears of the Kingdom came out, that's one of the latest trending games made by Nintendo for the Switch right now, that it was downloaded almost 1 million times. It was leaked about a week and a half before scheduled release, and people all over the world were already playing it. And Nintendo felt very aggrieved by this, and then they decided to come after the emulator and the people who are behind it. So there is a lot of arguments going on right now. I mean, Nintendo's history is litigious, let's put it like that. It's filled with a lot of legal cases. They would go after anybody, they would go after everybody, from YouTubers to pirates to everybody, just about anybody who they deem to be infringing on their IP. The only reason why small creators like me get away with it is that we are completely unknown. We fly under the radar. We've only got a few thousand subscribers and a few thousand views here and there. They don't really care. We don't make enough money to be able to hurt Nintendo or anything, so they don't really care. But when you go that big, things happen. And Yuzu got really big. I think people would point at their Patreon, where they were raking in a lot of money monthly, and paywalls and early access and stuff. These people were making, at least they were making a tidy penny out of it. There's a lot of argument going on, about it. Some people are very aggrieved, some people are pissed, others are celebrating. That one is not really the purview of this video. I am here to talk about the way forward. This is not the first time that an emulator is going to be, shut down. Well, I think in this case, this one is a first, because right now as we speak, the Yuzu project is probably going to be over, because all of the code and everything, they now, at least pending when the judge is going to finalize everything, it's going to belong to Nintendo right now. Nintendo has probably taken hold of the GitHub. Nintendo has taken hold of the Yuzu website. Nintendo has taken everything. The Yuzu app itself, the emulator itself, has been taken off Play Store. The only thing that Nintendo cannot do right now is reach into our phones and then take the emulator out. Even with Google, I don't think they can. I don't think they can do that. So that's what I want to talk about. Yuzu still works. If you have the latest version from Play Store, or you have the latest one from the latest early access from GitHub, it still works. So this is, like I said, this is not the first time. I mean, we still have Skyline, right? And development for Skyline ended a long time ago, possibly close to 8 to 10 months now, if I'm not mistaken. So the emulator still works, and it's still going to work in future. Unless maybe Google makes I don't know, maybe for Android 15 they patch something in there that would prevent the app from running, right? But it still works, and that's what's important, and that's what I want you to know. Even if the development stops, the only thing that's going to be happening is that we're not going to be getting support for Yuzu. This app, I was playing this game and it was glitching here, it was glitching there. There will be no mod for you to go to. The Discord is been taken down. There is no mod for you to go to and say, hey, because I think Golden X86, I really like that guy. He was very helpful. You could go up and meet him and say, hey, I was playing X game and it was like this and like this and like this, and he would give you a fix for it. And if he didn't give you a fix for it, he would make sure that something was done. Golden X86, great guy. Shout out to him. But what this means is that you will not be able to get that support. You will not be able to say, oh, this doesn't work, and then they patch it and then they put a fix for it. What you get now is that it's as good as it gets. Can you play Tears of the Kingdom? Great, go for it. Can you play EAFC 24? Great, this will still work. Breath of the Wild will still work. The Witcher Wild Hunt will still work. A lot of games will still work, but moving forward, nothing else may work. That's just it. So I think that's just what I want you to know. It's sad that the development for the emulator is gone, but we still have it, and Nintendo cannot reach into our phones and take it. And even if they do, make sure you have, I don't know, I've got backups. Like, I've got lots of backups. So if anything happens, I just reinstall. That's all I need to do. So it's nothing really. I think it's been archived on the web as well. So you can go to archive, I think in internetarchive.com, and then, like, search for it and then pull it out and then keep it. I've seen people who have kept it on discs, on hard drives, on flash drives, on USB sticks, on everything. Like, they're going to make sure nothing ever happens to it. The emulator is out in the wild, so nothing is going to stop it. So if you're sad, please do not be sad. The emulator still works. It's just that there's not going to be an active community to be able to patch out stuff and then optimize stuff for your specific phones or for your specific hardware, especially for those people who have Mali GPUs or the AMD. I think that's AMD now for the Exynos. Those people with those GPUs. The Yuzu team was actually doing a lot of work trying to optimize the emulation for you guys, but sadly that is probably dead in the water right now. So that's it. I'm going to be signing out now. Thank you very much for coming, and do not let your heart be troubled. If you don't know what Yuzu is, I already have a video on what Yuzu is. You should probably check the channel and then see if it's something that you're interested in. Yuzu still works. That's just what I want to tell you. Yuzu still works, and it's still going to work. It's still going to continue to work. I don't think Nintendo is going to go all the way back and then back patch all their catalog. I think that would be a thankless and a very fruitless task. I don't think they will do that. So all of the old games that you have will still work. I am almost through with Breath of the Wild right now. Maybe I'll consider going for Tears of the Kingdom if my hardware can handle it. If not, there are other stuff that you can play. Tons of stuff, tons of 2D games, tons of 3D games from indie emulators. And like this console generation is the console generation of the Nintendo, and that's that. So I'll be signing out. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's stuff like this that helps small channels like mine grow. And I guess I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.